Hello. Yeah, today I want us to talk about apprenticeship. It's becoming a problem now because of some greedy people who have taken it upon themselves to destroy apprenticeship. Let me first of all break it down, what apprenticeship means. Apprenticeship is a situation where the family agrees with a particular boss of a trade, a particular boss of a company, a particular boss of a trading company, that his son will be given out to learn apprenticeship, and then he will remain there for this number of years. We call it Igba-boi. Within that number of years, he will be taught the trade, and he will be of service to the person, to the boss, to the company, until that year completes. You understand? That is apprenticeship. And after that number of years gets complete, the boss or the oga, which is fondly called, will now be obligated to settle him. Usually there's no amount of money that is agreed at the onset, but it is obligated on the boss to do the needful. Sometimes they serve them for like 4 or 5 years, 5 years, 6 years, or sometimes 7 years. Depends on the agreement. Usually the boys go out in service for a very tender age, and they come up they come out as a big boy, you know, because at that point they will be settled and they will start their own trade, they will start their own business. At that point they will have mastered it. But now you ask yourself, why is it no longer in fashion? Why is nobody ever thinking of going for boy anymore? Let me break it down for you now. Because of the few greedy bosses. Ndoga, yes. They no longer settle these boys after serving them. They are normally in good terms until when you start to get to the end of his apprenticeship. Then they begin to hang one crime on him. He stole money. He stole this. He had this. He did that. He stole this money. He didn't steal this money. At that point, you begin to hear all these grammars coming out. All are in a guise to push him out and not settle him. So you find out some of them would have served their bosses so many years, and they come out empty because they will push them out back to their village with nothing. This is exactly what is happening here. This guy has served his boss for 7 years or thereabout, and finally the boss came out and said he stole his $18 million. This happens nearly at near intervals, you know. It happens every here and there. That is the reason they are going to give to you, so they don't have to settle you. You see what is happening? So that's why it's no longer fashionable. So people see it as a complete waste of time. Nobody wants to go for one boy again. You understand? They say, why is anybody not going for boy again? Which is usually the practice to transform some of these people and then help the boss up his trade. Because you'll be at his service for this number of years. You'll be serving him, you'll be selling for him, you'll be cleaning for him. They are turned to every kind of activities. And after that, instead of coming to thank them for the years of service, they push them out, they give them all kinds of, label them all kind of atrocities. Some of them still push them to the police and then send them to prison. A lot of things are happening. That's why nobody wants to go for boy again. So don't ask the reason why it is no longer fashionable. It's this reason. This young man served his boss for 7 years. But what did he get? The Oga now laid a very false allegation on him that he stole his 18 million and he was about pushing her before the market people refused. And see what happened. He said, no, we are not going to allow this. We know this young man and we know your antecedents. We know you are up to something. That's why you are trying to do this to him. So at that point, everybody now stood by the boy, and that was why he was not pushed out. They respected that. So I hope people are there to talk for others across the country that are going through the same situation with this boy, so that they can help them. Some people are just very greedy. They don't want to respect that. They will come to say you did this, you did that. All are in the guise to push you out. It's really sad. I want to stop here. But I want to give strength to all the young boys out there to hustle, trying to make a living for themselves. Don't stop for these few disgruntled oga that are trying to do all of that. And I want to give more strength to every oga out there that is respecting the oath and the agreement from the onset until the end of it. God bless you all, and I'll see you in the next episode. Don't touch the dial. Bye.